I am generally very careful about posting the things I'm for, and not necessarily sharing the things I'm against. It's a pretty negative world sometimes, and it's important to me to focus my energy on support rather than opposition. However, we had a client experience recently that is so egregious that I will not only oppose this business practice, but I am launching a program to combat it. We used to clean for a short-term rental owner who I recently fired. At $125 per visit, we were losing money on the account. We were spending 3 hours on the clean, plus an additional 5 to 6 hours on laundry after the clean, not counting the water, electricity, and storage space it took to manage their linens for them. I did not even bill them for the billable hours that my administrative assistant spent managing their account. They were in our top 5% of clients for complaints, most of which were outside of the scope of work for which we were actually being paid, and in the bottom 5% of profitability. We explained this in no uncertain terms to the client. We even broke down the math. After they received our email, they spent 20 minutes on the phone with me, trying to convince me that they're good people. And yet the next day, they tried to get out of paying the remaining invoices. We are still in the process of getting them paid. Right now, we are out approximately $10,000 for a contract that lasted less than a year, based on the fair market rate of the services they received versus what they actually paid. While I was cruising Facebook this morning, I found that they are re-advertising the position for $100 per visit, $25 less than what we were paid, and targeting solo cleaners. At 8 to 9 hours of work, this cleaner would only be making $11 per hour, a fraction of what is considered a living wage in Riley County. Take out a 30% income tax rate, the price for general liability insurance, and then understand that their utility bills at home would go up considerably to wash and dry laundry that isn't even theirs, and they're making less than minimum wage. Make no mistake, they aren't covering their bills. They aren't feeding their families. And when the IRS comes knocking, they will have less than nothing left over. This could bankrupt a family. When you are building your business on the backs of ordinary people who are scrubbing toilets for a living, you're creating your own prosperity by blocking others from the American dream. Any business model that relies on targeting and then taking advantage of blue-collar workers who are largely minority and female-owned micro-businesses deserves to fail. And if you have to spend 20 minutes trying to convince me that you're a good person, ask yourself, who are you trying to convince? Because of this experience, we have decided to launch a program designed to engage, educate, and fairly compensate minority and woman-owned businesses in our industry. We will be teaching these micro-businesses how to ensure that they are operating legally, how to save money for tax time, how to calculate their costs and price profitably, and how to write terms of service that protect them from business owners like the ones that we encountered. This will be housed initially under Goodwitch Cleaning Services and then transferred to our nonprofit, Outsiders Inc., once it is up and running. These are our direct competitors, but we know that a rising tide raises all ships. We also can no longer tolerate the abuses that smaller companies face every day in our industry. The goal will be to provide high-quality education to these micro-businesses by leveraging actual industry consultants, including myself, and partnering with other entrepreneur-focused programs in the Flint Hills. This will be done at no cost to the micro-business. The work will be funded instead by offering services to families and businesses who are willing to work with student entrepreneurs at a discounted rate. We intend to launch the program in February of 2022, so stay tuned on the progress of the program. If you are a cleaner who would like to apply, please reach out at goodwitchcleaning@gmail.com with the subject Free Training. Thank you.